Welcome back to our channel, everyone. I'm Luke Talks, and today we're exploring one of the most secretive and isolated countries in the world, North Korea. It's a place that's often shrouded in mystery and controversy. Whether you're just curious or considering a visit, if that's even possible, there are some strict rules you need to be aware of. Here are 10 things you absolutely cannot do in North Korea. Let's get started. Number 10. Leave the country freely. Leaving North Korea without government permission is virtually impossible. The regime tightly controls its borders, and anyone caught attempting to defect faces severe punishment, including imprisonment, torture, and even execution. Despite these dangers, some North Koreans still risk everything to escape. Freedom of movement is something we often take for granted, but for North Koreans, it's a distant dream. Number 9. Make international calls. Communication with the outside world is heavily restricted. Making international calls is only allowed from designated hotels or tourist areas, and even then, the calls are closely monitored. Ordinary North Koreans do not have the ability to make international calls freely. These restrictions isolate the country further, keeping its citizens cut off from the rest of the world. Number 8. Practice religion freely. Freedom of religion is virtually non-existent in North Korea. While there are a few state-controlled churches and temples, these are largely for show. Practicing religion outside of these controlled environments is illegal and can lead to severe consequences, including imprisonment in labor camps. The regime views religion as a threat to its control, and as such, is harshly suppressed. Number 7. Wear blue jeans. Fashion in North Korea is also subject to government control. Blue jeans are banned as they are considered a symbol of Western decadence. North Koreans can wear black or dark-colored jeans, but blue denim is strictly prohibited. It's a small but significant way the regime tries to maintain its ideological purity and resist Western influences. Number 6. Watch foreign media. Entertainment in North Korea is strictly controlled by the state. Watching foreign movies, TV shows, or listening to foreign music is forbidden. The government heavily censors media to ensure that only state-approved content, which glorifies the regime and promotes its ideology, is available. Despite these restrictions, some North Koreans risk severe punishment by secretly watching smuggled foreign media, especially South Korean dramas. Number 5. Own a car. Car ownership is a luxury in North Korea, reserved for the political elite. The vast majority of citizens rely on public transportation, bicycles, or walking to get around. The streets of Pyongyang, the capital, have noticeably fewer cars compared to other major cities around the world. Owning a car is seen as a symbol of status and privilege, something that most North Koreans can only dream of. Number 4. Criticize the government. Criticizing the government, the ruling Kim family, or any aspect of North Korean life is one of the gravest offenses you can commit. The regime does not tolerate dissent, and even a casual remark can lead to severe punishment, including imprisonment in harsh labor camps or even execution. The state maintains a network of informants who report any suspicious behavior or speech. Living under such scrutiny and fear is unimaginable for many of us, but it's a daily reality for North Koreans. Number 3. Travel without permission. Traveling within North Korea isn't as simple as hopping on a bus or train. Citizens need special permits to move from one city to another. These permits are difficult to obtain, and travel is usually restricted to essential trips only. For foreigners, travel is always conducted under the watchful eyes of government-appointed guides who control where you go, what you see, and who you interact with. Freedom of movement is something many of us take for granted, but in North Korea, it's a tightly regulated privilege. Number 2. Use foreign currency. Unlike many other countries where you can easily exchange foreign currency, in North Korea, using foreign money is illegal for locals. Tourists can use euros, Chinese yuan, or US dollars in certain areas like hotels and tourist shops, but North Korean citizens are strictly prohibited from using or possessing foreign currency. Transactions within the country are conducted in the North Korean won, and the government tightly controls exchange rates. This restriction is part of the regime's broader effort to maintain control over the economy and prevent the influence of foreign cultures. And number 1. Access the internet freely. In North Korea, the internet as we know it is practically non-existent. While we enjoy unlimited access to information, social media, and entertainment, North Koreans are restricted to a government-controlled intranet called Kwangmyeong. This network provides only state-approved information, educational resources, and propaganda. Only a small elite group has access to the global internet, and even then, it's closely monitored. It's hard to imagine a world without the internet, but for the vast majority of North Koreans, this is their reality. And there you have it, folks. 10 things you cannot do in North Korea. It's a place where everyday freedoms that many of us take for granted simply don't exist. From restricted internet access to limited freedom of movement, life in North Korea is controlled by an authoritarian regime that leaves little room for personal freedom or expression. If you found this video informative, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments below if there are any other topics you'd like us to cover. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.